This is Module 5, Proposal and Final Submission by Josephine Chase. This paper is being submitted on November 4th, 2018 for Kimberly Statler's HSA 7130 Financial Management of Healthcare Organizations course. Palm Beach Equity Firm is a private equity firm who deals with investment funds and is looking to purchase a physician's practice that has encountered some financial bumps in the road and is looking to sell. Palm Beach Equity Firm is known for its extensive use of debt financing to purchase struggling companies or to give peace of mind regarding financial advice and direction. Once this is done, the company was purchased and reconstructed and resold at a higher price if the company chooses to do so, or the purchaser can reconstruct the business and make it their own. Palm Beach Equity Firm needs to understand that what is in operations and finances. After a month of work, the private equity company was still unable to obtain financial answers. To determine the company's financials, Waterbird provided a strong accounting consultant who was used to handling tough financial situations. The consultant conducted a detailed analysis of the verified account balances, general ledger accounts, and assisted in the creation of all financial statements. In this specific case, there was many economic challenges, including increased competition among local physicians' practices, staffing costs, cash flow, and reimbursements. These financial and economic challenges can be fixed by creating a budget and having all financial statements to ensure the company is staying on track and making significant profits from year to year. After purchasing the physician's practice, we have been in business for 2 consecutive years, and it has come to my attention that the office needs to buy a new state-of-the-art electronic health record system, EHR. EHR is an electric version of a patient's medical history. The provider maintains the overall time and may include all the key administrative data, clinical data relevant to the person's care under a provider, including demographics, progress notes, problems, and medications. There is a tremendous number of attributes when it comes to having this system on hand in our facility. For example, less paperwork and fewer storage issues, increased quality of care, financial incentives, increased efficiency and productivity, and better patient care. When switching to EHR, this becomes a paperless record, and this reduces the amount of storage space needed to store patient health records. As the amount of paperwork declines, the amount of storage also decreases. Many offices have had to rent storage spaces or offices to store patient files. This EHR system will eliminate this cost. EHR can be accurate, up-to-date, and thorough information, which naturally leads to a higher quality of care, for better diagnosis and reduced errors as well. Through the Medicare EHR Incentive Program and the Medicaid EHR Incentive Program, eligible providers can earn incentives for the adoption and meaningful use of EHR technology. EHR is more efficient than paper records because it has quicker access to patient information from anywhere. It allows clients and patients to cut down on lost messages and follow-up calls, leading to time management and higher productivity. Better coordination among providers leads improved management of chronic conditions, more accurate diagnosis, and better overall patient care, which should always be the central focus of the healthcare providers. After reviewing the financial records for the last 2 years of 2016 and 2017, it has been brought to my attention the following. When comparing 2016 and 2017 financial records from Palm Beach Equity Firm, The total assets from 2017 was a total of $21,944, less of a profit than in 2016. This is a significant problem because benefits are lower from one year to the next. When looking at the total liabilities of Palm Beach Equity Firm, there was a drastic decrease from 2016 to 2017 of a whopping $40,253. Also, when analyzing the stakeholders' equity, there was a decrease of $16,095 from 2016 to 2017. I've included a chart in the slide which kind of breaks it down a little more. The total assets for 2016 and 2017, you can see the decrease of $21,944. The total liabilities from 2016 to 2017, you can see the drastic decline of that $40,253. And then for the stockholders' equity, you can see it looks like a pretty small decrease, but when you look at the actual decrease, it's $16,095. Again, from the declines in profit margin, unfortunately, there aren't any signs of a boost to finance the EHR system. This is unfortunately a negative for Palm Beach Equity Firm. With numbers declining from 2016 to 2017 and having a profit margin of 0, before this company can finance the system, we must find a way to raise the profit margins significantly. This is unfortunately not a substantial amount of profit fund for a $1.5 million EHR system. Palm Beach Equity Firm appears to be in a stronger financial position in 2016 than 2017 due to the declining numbers in 2017. It is an unfortunate situation that Palm Beach Equity will not be able to purchase the EHR system at this time. I understand that it would be a phenomenal project for this company. However, this is our financial situation at this time. And with the declining total assets for Palm Beach Equity Firm, it is not in the best interest for this company at this particular time. I've included another chart of total assets, total liabilities, and stakeholders' equity, just to give an idea of the decrease in numbers from 2016 to 2017. Financial analysis methods. When analyzing the financial statements and providing the best trends and indicators, compare operations and management for Palm Beach Equity Firm. There are multiple ways of doing this, including horizontal analysis, vertical analysis, ratio analysis, and trend analysis. Horizontal analysis method would be the best for this office to figure out the percentage change in loss of revenue from 2016 to 2017. This method will allow the company to look at how each item has changed in relationship to changes to other items. When looking at a total current assets of Palm Beach Equity, 2016 had a total of $65,032, and 2017 had a total of $43,088. When calculating this ratio using horizontal analysis, you take the subsequent year, which would have been $43,088, minus the previous year, which is $65,032. That equals a negative number of $21,944. Then you divide the previous year, which is $65,032, and you times that by 100, which gives you a negative 33.7%. Financial analysis suggestions. Palm Beach Equity Firm must first create a SWOT analysis to take a look at the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This way, this company knows which direction it must go to fix these financial burdens and be on the correct path for a considerably more substantial profit margin. Next, create a marketing campaign, which would ensure the physician's office had the right amount of exposure to the public and will produce the correct information to future patients. Creating a budget is essential. Palm Beach Equity Firm must thoroughly estimate expected cash inflows and outflows. Success can be achieved at Palm Beach Equity Firm by monitoring contract changes, conducting a contract checkup, paying close attention to changes, understanding value, and finding new negotiation leverage. The more informed this company is regarding upcoming contract changes, such as a payment adjustment, or a move to a different Medicare base year, the more prepared it will be to deal with them. If the company follows this strategic plan, I believe it will be able to have a profit margin of $150,000 in the next year or two. This way, Palm Beach Equity Firm will be capable of financing the new state-of-the-art EHR system in no time. Financial statements and using financial analysis methods is a critical part of the decision to make capital investments. Capital decisions are the process of evaluating the viability of long-term investments with a view of allocating financial resources to profitable investments. It is also a way to confirm the capital purchases and agreements are made with ethical standards. Management uses capital decisions to determine the scope of cash flows, classifications of cost-benefit analysis, and risks. The goal of capital management is to acquire and maintain enough working capital and assets. This helps an organization meet expense and operating obligations while also keeping a significant cash flow. America's current financial crisis is that borrowers are finding it progressively harder to access capital for their investments. It is affecting one of America's most important industries in society, which is healthcare. Hospitals and facilities are a necessity for healthcare industry and are facing increasingly hard times in today's economy. The number one reason is more hospitals are facing increasing debt and are unable to gain more capital or financing their existing loans because it is more difficult to obtain credit. Finally, after providing a thorough analysis of 2016 and 2017 financial records, Palm Beach Equity Firm has some work to do before it will be able to finance the new EHR system. With numbers declining from 2016 to 2017 and only having a profit of zero, this is not a significant amount of gain. Palm Beach Equity Firm must have a profit margin of at least $150,000 to finance the new EHR system. This is a tremendous increase in the profit margin. I have made suggestions on how to increase the company's yearly profit. If this company follows this strategic plan, I believe it will be able to have a profit margin of $150,000 in the next year or two. We are doing great. We will continue to strive and push through these financial burdens, and we will succeed.